telling me you're ready? Good morning, guys. We had a bit of a wreck last night. The sheep tore down the gate back here. Apparently they have been chewing on the twine and they pulled it off. So then they just swung the gate open. And all the lambs, all the ewes, they went all over the barn. And now I have some ewes that belong in the pen outside that once they saw these guys, they decided to jump out of that pen where we have that wire on that I keep saying I need to change, but haven't had the money or the time to buy the panels. So I need to run this whole group, just the moms, thankfully not the lambs, and pull out the ewes that belong in that pen. Now the trouble is I don't know if they are from the first group or the second group that I scanned. So I'm hoping, I went through all the numbers this morning, put everything back on my Gallagher. I hope I got everybody, because I know there were a few I pulled out kind of at the last minute that weren't actually on the Gallagher. So I'm just hoping I have them all. I don't think any of the lambs came out of that pen. I think it was just moms that jumped, but I will have to check and see if anybody has their tails done when I feed, which I will probably feed early, just to double check so I can get everybody back where they belong. So that's the first thing I have to do today. I still have not been able to have the time to bring in those sheep from out back and get them separated off. That has to get done today. They could start lambing today. Today is due day. So I'm hoping that there are no lambs. There was nothing behind the shop this morning when I made bottles for the bottle babies. So I am hoping there is nothing out back that they decided to take with them. And we have a lovely east wind that is making everything cold and blowy and just a crummy day. So let's see how far we get. not know what the problem was today, but they did not want to move. Okay, there were a lot more that jumped out than I thought there were. I mean, I thought there were like 5 or 6, and we put 2 back last night that were waiting at the gate. That one was Selena, that I know belongs in there, and the other one was, I can't remember who it was, but I know she belongs at Quiet Riot, who I know belongs in there. So very distinct ewes that I knew belonged there. But there are, looks like 17 ewes, and I only found 1 lamb, but of course these lambs just keep going through the bunks. So I will have to bring this group into the sort alley and pull off all those lambs, except for the one that I know for sure, and only because it was one that we just did that got marked. So I'm hoping it's the only one that's in here, because it's the only one I spotted. And again, only because she was marked. So again, I will double check at night to make sure I didn't, well, not at night, but whenever I feed. I will double check when I feed to make sure that I didn't miss any lambs that belong outside. But yeah, this is a lot more that jumped than I thought jumped. So let's get them put back. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Yeah, let's move this group first, then I can pull those lambs off and I can just dump them into this pen, and then move these guys back where they belong, and then we'll get everybody back onto that side, and then we'll go find the flock and bring them in and do this again on this lovely windy day that is making things a little difficult. Come on. That's the only one that I spotted. Come on. I was kind of hoping the lambs would stay here. Come on. But, oh, they dumped my coffee. Outside. Mom! All right, next group. Come on, girls. And baby. Come on, girls. Everybody in. Everybody in. No, really. Everybody in. Come on, you two. Come in. Thank you. Okay. Boy, I hope I got them all. I'll know here soon. One thing I realized I forgot to do with the second group of ewes that I brought out here with their lambs, their ewe lambs, is notch the ear on the ones I wanted to keep. So eventually I will need to probably run this group probably before I put them out on pasture and figure out who I want to be keeping. and then make sure I put a notch in their ear like I did on her, so that I can make sure that they don't get so out from under me. I was supposed to take her out. She's the one that blew the gate. I wonder if I can grab her. Okay, that was easy. Come on, let's get you back with everybody else. Come on. No. I know, you guys got out yesterday and you got some grass. No. Don't make me wrestle you. Okay, let's walk back. Okay, now we're gonna have a problem. Now they know they can get out. Son of a biscuit. Okay, I guess I won't be bringing the flock in until I can figure this out. Alright, I fixed sort of the 2 spots so they can't jump through those. So they just get up on it and then they shove it down. So I probably need to just do that along the whole way so they don't pick a new spot. But now I gotta get these guys back in again. I keep try that again. I keep hoping that this thunder is going to turn into rain, but no such luck so far. We just keep getting more and more thunder and wind and black clouds, but no rain. So I am going to bring in the sheep from out here, hopefully without too many issues, and at least get them into the feedlot. I really kind of wanted to get the tractor over to the field so that I could start disking, but my husband said he's going to come home early, so maybe we will switch gears and we will shear some sheep and then put stuff into maybe one of those fields behind the barn. At least get them out of that pen. I don't know. I'll figure something out, but let's at least bring the sheep in right now. Okay, well, I got a few more that have found their way out. So I need to figure out how to keep them in so I can get this other group in. But the wind is not helping. Everybody is like kind of wild. Your horse's asteroid. You just need to wait a minute. It's not sending very many back out. That's what I got too.
Okay. Did you get an asteroid?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's
Let's know if that's the right number to have. I just know that's what I get.
That's the number I counted too. So, but I want to push them before these guys try to find another hole. Yeah, they made a mess. I got to clean all this up still. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You know, like that, if she just kind of serpentine behind them, that's all it takes to get them to move. She doesn't have to like
make a big old run at it.
Yeah, like bat out of hell, running right through them. Come on, girls. I was hoping by letting them out this side, they'd kind of go along this gate or fence. Don't do it. There's always some. Come on, there's better grass in there. Come on. There's better grass in there. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Come on, mamas. Wind is terrible today. Holy crap, holy. Why do we live here? Carla says there's no, here, twine in my hand. No wind and salmon. Want to move to salmon?
I'll go.
Alright, that's what I got to lamb out for this group. We'll see how many actually have babies. I should have bag checked, but I didn't. I just scanned them and ran them in here. So far nobody's had lambs, but I got a couple that look like it could happen any day.
It could be a boy. I don't know. I just call it Sweet Pea. It should be a girl because it's little.
Well, it was the very last one born, so.
Yeah, but it's like half the size of the others.
I know, and it was like a week later.
I thought it was like 2 days.
No, they strung out for a whole week.
Hang on, just you're starting to get some better feathers now, though. You look kind of rough for a long time.
I was afraid the others were going to peck it to death. But I need to get my quail stuff set up outside because these guys aren't too far from being able to go out.
For her, she can have to stay in a little longer. I was thinking maybe she could stay in the house for a while.
Oh yeah, the cat would love that. I guess you do have a bird cage.
Okay, Sweet Pea, let's put you back.